welcome to ET Garage. Today's video is going to be about what's still original on my 258,000 mile C4 Corvette. Hello and welcome to ET Garage. My name's Eugene Tordo. If you haven't been to the channel, most of the videos are about my C4 Corvette. Corvette now has something like 258,000 miles on it. This video is going to be about what's still original on it. I bought this car with 163,000 miles, and I bought it as a driving basket case, because I didn't want to buy a nice one. I bought it with the intention of having to make lots of changes to it. Didn't want to buy a nice low mileage one and then put all that that you pay a lot more for, and then put all sorts of money making changes. Might as well get an old beat up one, that you're going to make changes that the way you want them anyway. So might as well start with a beat up one and do that. And this one also had halfway decent paint. The paint you see on it is the original. It's been re-cleared, and I don't know if you could see in the videos, but you can tell the hood was blended in. I believe it had a bra on at one time, and they redid the hood and blended it in, and they didn't do a very good job of matching it. But from 10-20 feet away, it's a good looking car. And the clear coat, when they redid it, they didn't do a very good job. And since then, when I got it, it was pretty dull looking. I polished it up and all that good stuff. So as far as I know, all the body panels, the headlight assemblies, this transparent target top, all the glass is all original. Things that aren't original on the body are the emblems. Other things that wouldn't be original on the body would be like the eBay vinyl wrap that I have on the nose of the car. And if you want to get real technical, I got some stickers on here too. But the headlights, I did have to replace the bushings in there. Those bushings that turn to dust. I did have to repair them. The headlights were stuck in the up position when I got the car. So I rebuilt them, and I went ahead and replaced the gears. But the motors are still original. The one module, the modules for the headlight, I ended up having to rebuild it. I did a video on it somewhere, and I also have a replacement for it. But I ended up rebuilding one, buying a replacement and rebuilding one. Like all the tail lights, the turn light, all the marker lights, all that stuff, side lights, backup lights, that's all original. Now let's go under the hood, and I'll show you what on the engine is still original. Okay, here we have the engine. Underneath the engine compartment here, things that are still original are the valve covers, the lower intake, and the upper plenum are original. They're both been ported since then. I have the ASM large tube runners. All the mountain brackets for the AC, the alternator, the smog pump, that is all original. The oil pan, the front timing cover, the aluminum rear bracket that holds the rear one-piece oil seal, that's all original. The water pump pulley, the pulley on the smog pump, and the crankshaft pulley are original. As far as I know, that AC compressor with its pulley and clutch are all original. All the AC lines are original. The evaporator, as far as I know, is original. Still the factory original, along with the expansion tank and the overflow tank. The hoses and belts, of course, are not original. They've been, they're the regular maintenance items. The air tube going from the air cleaner, that's an aftermarket, and I had to replace the original air cleaner. The original one was actually splitting in two, so that's a replacement. It's not a new replacement, it's a good aftermarket, or a good used replacement. The horn on the passenger side is still original. The horn on the driver's side is not. And there was nothing wrong with the horn on the driver's side. I just wanted a louder one. So I put an aftermarket louder one I got from, I don't know, Advance Auto or something like that. Oh, the fluid reservoir for the power steering is original. The wiper motor is not original. That I replaced. Of course, the battery's not original. ECM I've been replaced. The power booster and master cylinder have been replaced. So those aren't original. There's lots of other pieces under here that are still original. Fan motors are not original. I replaced them. Radiator is not original, and the condenser is not original. I've replaced both of them. Other things under the hood, the upper and lower control arms are still original. Of course, the frame, the entire frame, of course, and body are all original, like I said. Let's move on to the wheels and brakes. Obviously, they're not original, but I'll go over them anyway. Like I said, obviously, the wheels and brakes are not original. The fronts are Wildwoods. They're the kit you can buy from them. They got several kits. And they're still the original size wheels and tires on here. I've gone through 4 sets of different tires. I'll probably go through another set this year. Pretty sure I should be able to make these Michelins last to the end of the year. Depends on how many events I do and so forth. But on the rear, the brake calipers are still the original. I've rebuilt them, painted them, all that good stuff. Same with the brackets. The rotors obviously aren't. They're high carbon slotted rotors. And of course the same wheel tire combination I have on the front is on the rear. Rear suspension pieces are the original. They've been, rebuilt over the years of poly bushings. And the same with what they refer to as the batwing, which is the support and rear cover for the differential. The differential is not the original. I changed it out from 259s to 307s. The leaf springs, front and rear, are not original. They've been swapped out. They're both soft ride. They're just, I got a series of videos on them. I had an aftermarket soft ride in the front. That broke on me. The original one just started to sag. So now I got another used OEM one in the front. The rear is a soft ride Hyperco. Shocks are Ride Techs, so of course they're obviously not original. Fender liners inside here, front and rear, are the original. Let's see. The exhaust obviously isn't original, along with the headers and exhaust, of course, all that stuff. But let's go inside the car. Okay, here we are in the interior. Everything pretty much, majority of this is original. Door panels, the dash, the vents. I actually got a used cover for glove box compartment lid, and it's actually not much better than the original one. So that's not original, but I still have the original. It's about the same. This cover here, I actually got 2 of them. I bought this one because the original sensor, sunload sensor up there, was missing that little cover, and I ended up buying the whole new sunload sensor with that, with this plastic piece off of eBay. You can't get them new anymore, so they came together, and that's the way I bought it. This info center, that's a new used one. The instrument panel is still original. I sent it out to Bait-T to have it rebuilt, I think last year. Things like the steering wheel, steering column, the airbag, that's all original. The ignition key is original. Steering stock is still original. This I replaced. So that is not the original. On the driver's door, all the door panels are original, but that is not original. The joystick. The radio, of course, not original. Oh, this boot is not original. That's a replacement, and so is the shifter knob. This console's original. I refinished it. Same with this these other plastic pieces. This little switch here is still original. The center console cover, I'm pretty sure this is original, but I recovered it. You can get this leather cover and replace that. The carpeting has all been replaced. The speaker covers are not original. Those I made myself. I have old videos on this, and if I can, I'll provide links. They only allow you to provide up to I think 5 links up in the above section. But the speakers are not original. When I got this, it had the original radio in it, and it had some type of funky wiring, and going back to what looked like they were going to put an amp in. And I don't know what they were going to do, but the speakers were aftermarket, and they weren't hooked up. And I replaced all the speakers with used Bose ones I got off of, like eBay and whatnot. So let's go back out to the outside of the car. Other things in the interior that are not original are the seat belts. These still had original seat belts in them, and there were recall on them, and they were never replaced. I found a good set of used ones that were the correct recall type, and I replaced them. All the interior lights have been replaced with LED bulbs. Well, as far as like those hatch lights and the lights on the doors. The lights in the dash are still the original type of bulbs. They're not LED. But the door lights and those lights are all LED, and a little light over the mirror. The map light and stuff are LED. As you can see, like I said, I replaced the carpet. And these are the original Bose covers, and I just cleaned them up. You can see, you might be able to see there's a slight difference in color than the new carpet and these. Look like they're due a cleaning again. And I have a WeatherTech cargo mat, which I love. This cargo mat's great, especially if you have new carpet. Protects it. The bad thing is it covers up the hatches, so you got to pull it out of your way to get to the hatches. The seat backs, those are original. I refinished them sometime in the past, and the seat track on the passenger is original. The power seat track for the driver's side is not original. I had to replace that with a used one. Gas struts are not original. I replaced these with these new ones. Same with the gas strut for the hood up front. These plastic pieces here, trim pieces, those are not the original. Original one will have a piece of rubber here and with a slit in it, or something like that here. And things like these screws here will match up where these ones don't. Okay, I think I covered everything. Oh, the antenna, the power antenna, that's still the original to this car as far as I know. It does work. I have it disconnected, and the reason I have disconnected it with that aftermarket radio, anytime you turn the car on, whether you're playing the radio or not, the antenna goes up, and you turn the key off, it goes down. It's just a real pain in the butt. And the radio reception is the same with the antenna up or down, so I just decided to leave it down for now. And maybe at a later date, I'll hook up a separate switch to that you can power the antenna independently. They sell a kit. The earlier Corvettes, 84 or through 89, it's actually pretty simple. The relay is directly, I believe, somewhere under the dash by the radio. But then from 1996 up, the relay is in the back, so you have to run wires from the back all the way up under the dash to the switch, and I don't feel like doing that. I got so many other projects I want to get done. Not sure what else to go over. If you have any questions, just leave comments down there in the comment section. Also, always check out the description box. There's links to Instagram and X account, or whatever they call it these days. I don't really use either of those very much, but there's also my email address. Someone recently tried to contact me via my email address. He said that link didn't work. Other people have used it. It works. I checked it this morning. It works. I provided that person with another email. I haven't heard back from him since. He needs help, I believe, with a 93 or 94 Corvette. Don't know what to tell him. If you can't contact me via email, you can leave a comment. And I'll try and provide you another email, but if those don't work, I can't help you. It's like a gentleman on Facebook, or one of our C4 Corvette Facebook pages, said he needed help with his Corvette, and he gave no information other than the year, and that the security and SYS light was flashing. If you need help with something, you need to get more info. I provided him with a link of how to check codes. He never got back to me, so I replied to him, how did he get the codes? He said he's not able to do that. He's not technically inclined. Then, if that's the case, you need to get help. You need to get someone to help you. That's all I can do. Oh, there is one other thing I forgot to mention. The windshield wiper arms are not the original. Yeah. Those are replacements too. Well, with the wiper blades, of course. But that's it. The car needs a good bath. I got the TPI up and running again for people who haven't been following. I had that other Chinese intake. Some people asked if it's for sale. I probably will sell it. I haven't made up what I'm going to do yet, but this is up and running good. I got to do a little more data logging and a little more adjustments in the tune. Other projects I have coming up are I'm going to see if I can take two broken timing lights and make them into one. I'm going to take some of my old bad distributors and make them into small block Chevy oil primers for priming your oiling system. So I'll do a video on that. Other projects I got coming up on this Vette. I don't know how many more projects I can do on this Vette unless stuff breaks. Of course, the way I drive my Vette, stuff's always breaking. So I still got to do those. I want to take these upper A-arm poly bushings and swap them out for Delron bushings. I'm curious if there's any difference at all, and if you get more how much more vibration, road feel you get through, and all that stuff with that. I do want to at some time tackle the underside of this hood. I always wanted to do that. I'm just going to spray bomb it and maybe hook up some switches for the underhood lights. These lights here are LED too, by the way. So I want to do that. I don't know it. I don't know what else to think of right now. I'm sure I'll have more projects with the C4. That's what people want to see. I want to get some more road trips in. I'm going to take a break from working on it, get some road trips in. The summer's coming. Hopefully nice weather. Lately all it's been doing here in PA is raining. I guess I rattled on that long enough for now. So everybody have a great day and God bless.